In today's episode, Megan and I have the task of reviving our RV Big Betty after 1 full year of being in storage. And we do have to use it this weekend, so we're on a little bit of a time crunch.
We're Ryan and Megan, two traveling physical therapists who really enjoy this lifestyle and love sharing it with you. We've been on the road for the past 2 years, living in our fully renovated 1994 RV, along with a few other rentals thrown in, some more desirable than others. Recently, we took travel assignments in our hometown, bought a house, and found out that we'll be adding a little one to our travel adventures. Needless to say, traveling is about to get a whole lot more exciting.
So if you've been following along with Megan and I's journey here on YouTube, you would know that we've been living full-time out of our RV, Big Betty, over the past few years, taking different travel therapy contracts in different states. Now, at one point, we were coming back from Arizona, and we were going to do a quick contract up in Wisconsin. Well, what we found out was that no RV parks were open. So we actually got to bring Big Betty, our RV, with us, and we stayed in this little kind of fishing cabin right on a lake. So that was a small contract of about 8 weeks where we didn't get to use the RV. And we were totally intending to use it after that, so we kept it with us. Then we had the opportunity to go way out west again to Washington to meet up with some friends and take a full 13-week contract. When we looked into RV parks out in Washington, we also found out that they were all booked. I called so many RV parks in Washington, but all of them said that they were full and they weren't going to be having any openings that summer. So we had to take our RV from Wisconsin, drive it down into Missouri where our home and family is. We put it into storage, and then we headed out without the RV for our Washington contract. When our Washington contracts ended, we found out that we were pregnant with Reagan, so we came back home to Missouri, and we bought a house, and so we didn't need the RV to stay in. Now the RV is actually at our house. We have this awesome gravel lot in a perfect neighborhood and place where we can park the RV, and we really haven't been using the RV, even for camping trips. Today kind of marks the first time we really are going to go in there and see kind of what's been going on, how has it survived and held up over the year. And hopefully we can get this thing back going, back running, because we do have a camping trip this weekend. There's a lot of things in there that I know that we need to get to. We haven't had a good cleaning since Arizona. So, I mean, the list is long, but let's go ahead and hop into the RV and see kind of what we have to deal with. So what's really crazy is a few years ago when Megan and I were finishing up physical therapy school, our graduate portion of it, we bought this RV, which was at the time older than, well, I guess it's still older than us.
Yes.
It's a 1994, so it's over 25 plus years old, and it needed a lot of work. And so we did a full renovation of the RV, the inside of it, and we actually filmed all that here on our YouTube channel. So if you haven't checked out those RV renovation videos, go check out our playlist. It's kind of crazy to see how far this RV has come.
So let's see what's left in this RV. Oh my.
Oh.
It's a total throwback. It's so weird to be back in here together, but with Reagan.
There's a lot of good memories that we have in here. But my memories that I remember that were good, the RV smelled better. And there was less junk everywhere.
Less junk. Remember how fast we could clean this thing? Something tells me it's not going to be as fast.
Yeah, we need to get the windows cracked, get this thing airing out, for sure.
This still feels like home.
Aww.
Yeah.
Feels like home, guys. Reagan, what do you think?
Maybe. That was a tiny little nod, yeah.
That was a nod like, you're an RVer, right?
Yeah.
You like RVing? So I just got us hooked into our 20 amp off the house so we can run like a vacuum cleaner, and then of course the lights on as we clean as it gets a little dark outside. Where should we start first, Megan?
Whoa. Maybe we should start with feeding our baby.
Yeah. So one thing I know that needs some work is in here in our shower. As you can see, our shower fixture is not where it's supposed to be. So I did come in here after a heavy rain just to kind of check on leaking, anything going on the roof line. And when I looked into the bathroom, our whole shower fixture was off the wall. So I don't really know what happened. I don't know if that was when we moved it over here to our house, if somehow, you know, it detached from the wall, and then it's a pretty heavy fixture, and so just kind of fell down, and that's what broke at the bottom. Or if there was a little bit of water down in like the valves that I didn't quite get out when I winterized, and then, you know, in the winter that water expands when it turns to ice, and that just busted a pipe and kind of wrenched it off the wall. So I'm not sure, but from my inspection here, I can tell that the extension piece to our shower is what broke. Thankfully, the extension piece I can order off Amazon, and I think I can save our shower fixture without getting a whole new thing. That should be our new extension piece. So when our shower fixture broke, it fell forward and kind of wrenched where you would turn the knobs to turn on the water and where our little tub spout comes out. It kind of pulled all that forward and it was out from the wall. I need to see inside the wall to see if any of that got damaged so we don't have any leaks when I turn the water on. There we go. Okay, got the panel off. Right where that hot and cold pipe comes up. It looks pretty good. You can definitely tell where the pipe was bent, but I think we'll be okay. I'm just going to keep this back hatch off so when I turn on the water later, I can see if we're having any leakage. Always got to have a partner in crime. Okay, finally got it all together. It took a little bit of muscle, but we got the shower back up. I won't say running because I haven't tested the water yet. That'll be at a later time. But at least it's on the wall. I'm just hanging out.
You got really good smiles, don't you? Yeah. You have the best smiles in the world. Yeah, you do.
All right, Mom, you gonna take us through a little bit?
Yeah, so right off the bat, my first thought is emptying these upper cabinets because I know we left a lot in them. They were like our pantry, our kitchen cabinets, and I'm not going to open these because they're over her, but that was my first thought. This is where her like crib is going to go. And so having anything heavy and dangerous in these cabinets is like not gonna happen. So we're gonna put all the soft bins up here. Pretty sure there's like cans of food, baking stuff that we just left. Okay, point for us. We emptied one when we got here. We've got protein powder. We've got...
I can't believe we left food in here.
We've got, well, I know that we left all like cans and like things that were closed.
Yeah, but the RV has been in situations where it's like 100-degree heat in storage. So all of this stuff is spoiled. Like,
we've got soy sauce.
Don't even think about trying any of this.
We got rice vinegar.
I'm actually surprised if we don't find a rat or a mouse colony in here because the fact that we left any type of food, that is just asking for
all right,
some poor situations. And I can't believe we left food. I guess, I mean, we were kind of in a rush to get to Wisconsin, and so we just kind of said, hey, here's the RV in storage, but yikes.
All right, let's check out what else. I think we brought the majority of this stuff in. Hey, we still got some like storage, like glass.
Oh, Tupperware.
glass food containers. We got
Hey,
some.
our wine glasses.
Now
our
we got
picnic
2
wine
sets
glasses.
of those.
Oh.
We got a blue set and a red set. So we're like good on the wine front. We got food containers in there, water bottles.
Yeah, we did bring a lot of our plateware into the house.
Okay, this is almost emptied. Under here, I can tell you, is all textbooks that we never got into, but we thought was important to bring. So I'm now looking forward to carrying those all out because they're heavy. Let's check out the drawers. Empty the silverware. Empty.
Wow, we're doing great.
Lighters. You need those in an RV. And koozies. All right. Couple extra points for us. What about under here?
Nothing.
Nothing even in the oven.
We own nothing.
What about the microwave? Just empty bin. All right.
Oh. Do spices go bad?
Nah. They're already dried.
All of our spices in there.
Huh. That's where the pepper went.
That's empty. I sure hope so.
Yeah. No bad smells, really. Just looks scary. Still, it's empty. Empty. All right. We knew to clear that up. I'm telling you guys, we literally just like took the things that we actually used and left the things that we didn't use on a daily basis, and this is what was left. So I guess it's a good like practice of what you really need. But it's weird because I always think that abandoned like old houses that everything was left in are really like cool and creepy, and I wonder the story behind why people left stuff there, and this is probably why, because they didn't need it on a daily basis like we left our stuff. We got miscellaneous beauty products, towels, mirrors, cleaning products, hair products, tons of beauty products. Hey, there's my eyelashes. Blush. Okay, the fact that we have one of our nice, like, white plush towels still hanging in here is ridiculous. We should have brought that in. Kitchen towels, more nice white towels. Kitchen drying towels. I guess some of myself was thinking that, like, we would need this in the RV, so I didn't take it out. But then we never came back to the RV. Something's probably dead in there. Brian obviously doesn't like this shirt.
We still got clothes in there?
This is your new one that we bought.
No, it's an old one.
Oh.
But that is funny that we still have clothes in there.
Jewelry.
In our wardrobe.
Clothes. Extra hangers. I could use that. Socks. Hey. That's where all my shirts went. I couldn't wear them because I was pregnant, so I just left them.
Oh, yeah. Wow, we gotta clear all this out.
We gotta clear this all out. Okay, under the bed's not even happening. I know there's a ton under the bed. Okay.
We dragged all that out. That's all that was in there because I was checking on leaks. So you had a ton more clothes in there.
Okay. More jewelry. Like a diamond ring that my parents gave me on my 16th birthday.
Just chilling in our RV.
Chilling in the RV. I'm going to take this in. Okay? Okay. Hopefully I find my moissanite earrings that Ryan gifted me for Christmas last year. Somewhere in here. What else? Nothing. Underwear. Swimsuits. Let's check out your side. We just got a laptop chilling. It's basically trash anyway. All right, you did pretty good. You got 2 pairs of old shorts, got random paperwork,
Yeah, junk drawer.
set of golf clubs.
Is that what you're trying to not stand on?
Yeah.
What is it?
You got a set of golf clubs back here next to the bed. Underwear, shirts, belts, pair of suspenders I randomly got you that you never wore. Hats like the 100th P&G tournament. Oh, I'm so glad that wasn't an animal.
PGA tournament.
Oh.
Golf.
Yeah. Sweatshirts.
Okay, I think we did overall really not too bad besides the gross food. And I know the cabinet above Reagan, I think, has more food in it. The little bit of stuff that we have in here, we need to get it out and then reorganize to turn this into kind of camp mode. And then eventually we can transition into living in it full time again because we got different needs with the child now.
So I think overhead cabinets is first.
All right, let's get to it.
Are you sure? This wasn't even open.
No, throw it away. Throw it away.
So wasteful.
It might seem wasteful, but I don't want diarrhea.
Our first night in the house, Ryan got food poisoning.
Oh
He
yeah.
was up all night.
Yeah, the first night that we stayed in our new house, which we had a mattress on the floor of our master bedroom, I ate some kind of spoiled ranch with our pizza, and I had diarrhea all night. I had to call into work, and I never call into work.
Okay.
Okay, all that was food. Oh yeah.
Wow. That's a lot.
Ooh. That is all food that's been in there for a year.
Yeah, it's like an emergency storage situation.
You don't store it in 100-degree weather area.
Okay. All right. Well.
So we're slowly going from the front of the RV, working our way back. We just cleaned out behind the TV. We actually have this really great storage space where the old box TV used to go before we put in our flat screen. And there's a lot of junk up here. We had like old paperwork stuff, physical therapy papers, old notebooks where we wrote down our YouTube videos back from season 1, which was years ago. That's just crazy. And then we're getting, oh boy, this is like our kind of throw-in junk area for the RV that has like our Garmin and the tire pressure thing. Oh. And apparently some chocolates. Oh, those are so melted. Oh my gosh, that is good chocolate too. We just let go to waste.
I dare you to take a bite of one.
No, I'm not having diarrhea again. A lot of picking through all these cabinets and just getting out stuff we haven't used or won't use so we can put in some new stuff, like some of Reagan's stuff, and kind of reorganize things. Oh, more chocolate. Look at this. Look at this stash of chocolates.
That must have been from Christmas.
Oh, it's all melted in the bottom.
Okay. So, it's going to be interesting because Reagan's asleep just over there. But we cleaned everything out of all the cabinets, wiped down all the walls and all the cabinets, and Ryan did a majority of that, and he said that his little cloths were getting covered in dirt from like Arizona from like a year ago. So everything's feeling much cleaner. All we have left to do is sweep the floors and mop the floors. And then we also bought a few new things to go into the RV today that are nice and lightweight and non-breakable so that we don't have to do a whole bunch of packing up, like putting things in the sink like we used to do, or in bins before we travel. It can all just stay, and if it flies around, it's okay because it won't break. So I can show you some of those things.
What you doing up? What you doing up? Are you napping on the couch? You napping on the couch?
We've got some new plates. They're just plastic, but they are microwavable. So that was important for in the RV. And we got some matching cups. Got some bowls. And then we already had our wine glasses. So that's a must. And then we also bought some new coffee mugs. So they're tempered glass, so they are a little less breakable. We'll see how they go. And then we got some cutting boards. So everything is empty right now. It's like a clean slate, kind of to start over, choose new ways to organize things. And this time it's different because we don't have to fit like all of our belongings in the RV. We have a home base for everything to stay. So that kind of takes a lot of the weight off of, like, literally the weight off of the RV, but also our shoulders of trying to pare down everything that we own to decide what we want to keep and make it fit in here. This time we can just take exactly what we're going to use and not have to bring anything extra. And so it kind of feels good. So right now all we have is plates. We bought some new utensils and some new cooking tools, like these things, measuring cups. And then as we go along, we'll just kind of see what we need and if it's something that we want to take from the house or if it's something that we want the RV to have its own thing of. So that's where we're at.
Do you feel closer to being ready to camp this weekend?
No. I mean, yes, technically we are way, way, way closer, but in my mind, we still need to pack, and we'll have to figure out like the whole fridge situation with her, like frozen milk if we bring any of that, and like her diapers and her clothes. Yeah. And
yeah, it's kind of, I think the camper's feeling more ready, but I think we feel less prepared about having a child in the RV because we haven't done that yet. So this will be the first time. It's a great place to do it. It's at my grandpa's place, so there is a cabin there with modern amenities. We'll have full hookups there, so it's a good place to do a test run, and we're not that far from home.
Yeah, no, it'll be a really good practice, and I'm really excited to practice it. I just feel like there's still a lot to do. Plus, we have a renter coming in this weekend, and we kind of need to get their space ready before we leave town. And then also, our house is a disaster now because we brought everything from the RV into the house. And we lived for a year without everything that was in here. So now it's in the house, and we don't really need it because we didn't use it for a year.
We're going to end up donating most of it,
yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, so I'm like also itching to get that done, but my energy is like...
Yeah. But good news is the water systems are working, the plumbing is working, all the electricity stuff is working, and we just tested the propane and the hot water heater. That all looks good so far, so at least the systems are running.
And maybe in the next episode when we are away for Memorial Weekend, we can kind of do a walkthrough of the RV and show you how everything has held up and how it's working. Because we get a lot of questions from people about how things have held up over time. We rehabbed it about 2 years ago, lived in it for a full year. It sat for about a year, so we can kind of walk you through and show you, you know,
the good parts of our renovation and the parts that haven't aged well.
Yeah.
So be sure to subscribe, hit that like button for the algorithm, and just stay tuned for that video especially.
Until next time.
See ya.